Because you don't know your self-worth, we are losing the war. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the greatest woman in the world. My name is Mandy J. On this channel, we discuss all ways to elevate your lifestyle. And today we are discussing heartbreak and what it can potentially do to your life if you stay in it and how to get out of it. So enjoy. And let me just say this. It is 2026. And we cannot be heartbroken. We got too many goals to hit. We got too many things on. We cannot afford to be heartbroken. I'm going to say it because your friends too scared to say it because they feel like they may lose you. They'll feel like stop talking to them, or they just might not know how to say it, or they might be in the same situation as you. But there's one thing that I absolutely hate. I hate a woman who does not know her self-worth. It does something to me internally. Being a woman who has went from the lowest self-worth to someone who is proud of herself when she looks in the mirror and is proud of her accomplishments, it literally does something to me internally when a woman does not know her true self-worth. Not saying that there's a war between men and women, but if there was a war, make no mistake, I want the women to win. And right now, because you don't know your self-worth, we are losing the war. You got this man feeling like he is king. You done pumped him up so much through your lack of self-confidence that he's going to go around to the next woman operating the exact same way, spewing all this heartbreak. And the thing about heartbreak is it depletes our life. You have to think about this logically, because although our emotions are our strength, it can also be our biggest weakness. And sometimes we have to pull ourselves out of the emotion and actually look at things logically. What aspect did this man have that will stop your quality of life? Like, what aspect that you just cannot go on without? And you better not say it. You better not say it, girl. You can get that again, girl. That ain't worth hanging yourself up. I need to stop slapping my leg, but I'm really passionate about this. Like, what is it? What quality he give you that you just cannot live without? Answer. So at some point we lost the plot. At some point got so heavily involved in the relationship that you made the unconscious decision to put him before yourself. Let me just say this. Putting anybody before yourself could never go good. It doesn't matter what situation you're in. Anytime you don't put yourself on a pedestal, anytime you think about yourself as like some second thought, you do a disservice to yourself, and it never goes well. And that is what happened in this situation. I'm not sure what it was. I'm not sure if you just lacked self-worth, if you felt like you were just lonely, or if the D was just really good. But at some point, the dynamic shift and you start to put him first. Now he has you competing for his love, possibly competing against other women, looking at yourself as less than, tying yourself to sleep. Now, here's the worst thing that you can do in a situation like this. Worst thing you can do in a situation like this is be like, F love. And I know that's a crazy thing to even tell somebody when they're heartbroken, because the first thing you want to do is like completely rid yourself of your heart. But I'm telling you right now, your heart is your center space. It's where all your energy lies. So I kind of want to pivot. I don't want you to completely shut off the light. I want you to pivot it. So as of right now, the light is shining on him. You're so worried about him. Every part of this video that I'm talking about reminds you of him. You wake up thinking about him. You go to sleep thinking about him. You throughout the day, you can't even focus because your mind is heavily on him. I need you to put that back on yourself. I need you to put it back on yourself. I want you to think about yourself so much that you forget about him. And I don't mean like work extra hard at your goals or anything like that, because that's external work, and it's really you just trying to convince yourself that you can be better. No, this is a true glow up. This is the real glow ups all the girls know comes from within. Every love song that you hear, when you feel like your mind is going towards him, I want you to think about you saying it to yourself. You singing those words to yourself. Look in the mirror if you have to. Put all that energy back into yourself. The next thing that I want you to do, I want you to get serious about your affirmations. I want you to be sincere when saying your affirmation. People don't realize the way you speak to yourself has a heavy impact on what you attract in your life. I seen this guy on Instagram, and he said first thing he does in the morning is he gets in the mirror, uses his hand that he doesn't normally brush his teeth with, and he tells himself he loves himself. And I did that a few times, and I've had the best days of my life doing that, because your subconscious picks it up. Like, oh yeah, we love ourselves. And it shows you how loved you are externally. Your self-talk plays a big role in your life. It plays a role in how you show up, how others show up, your confidence. You start to tell yourself how much you love yourself, and you start to say good things about yourself. You start to show up, and oh my God, you get prettier. When you start to love yourself, when you start to put that energy back into yourself, you get pretty. It's just something. I don't know if your eyes just open up a little bit better and you start to like appreciate features in your face, but you get prettier. Delusional, because people will start to compliment you more. Like, wow, you are. Say those affirmations. The third step is I want you to get busy. When I say busy, I mean create some type of pleasure practice. Something that you're really interested in. Something that's not going to keep allowing your mind to go on to that man. Get into something and really get into it. Like, that's going to also bring the energy back to you. It's going to make you feel so much better that you're doing this for yourself. And if you do those things, if you start to put the energy back into yourself, if you start to really love on yourself, it's something dynamic that happens when you start to love on yourself. The energy, the universe shifts in your favor when you start to love on yourself. And I promise you, if you pay attention, you ain't got to even take my word for it. If you pay attention to the lives of people who appear to love on themselves, look at the quality of their life. People who are confident, look at the quality of their life in comparison with people who are not confident, who do not love themselves. I want you to really pay attention. Either way, he's a dub. He's a loser. I hate that you gave him all of that energy to start with. I'm not even going to lie. That's it for this video, you guys. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like it, if you resonated with it. Share it to somebody who is a sad bitch right now. I don't know how to sign off, but because we're still just getting used to this. So yeah, I definitely wanted to come on here and make this video about girls who are heartbroken, because girl, no, it's 2026. And I'm not saying it because, you know, it's 2026. You can't be heartbroken. Everybody heartbroken, but just don't stay in it too long, girl. You're going to end up homeless. End up homeless with a bad rash, fighting some type of disease, cancer, whatever. Like, it really ruins the quality of your life. All right, y'all, bye.